Battersea Power Station. Vast, exposed, and officially on the dangerous buildings list. Now the location for an extraordinary Red Nose Day challenge.
I'm going to attempt to walk from that chimney to this one. It's going to be 150 metres long. I'll be walking on a wire suspended 66 metres in the air. It is without doubt going to be the scariest walk of my life.
Battersea is 3 times the height of my practice walk and also twice the length, so Helen will be challenged.
Can I control my fear, or will Battersea overpower me?
This is just taking away every bit of confidence I have. It's literally, look at me, I mean, I'm doing this, I'm shrugging my shoulders, and I want to hide.
One of the major things that Helen is going to have to overcome is the first step.
Come on, Helen!
The wire is waiting. Come with me on the scariest walk of my life. Vast and exposed, the setting for an extraordinary Red Nose Day challenge.
I'm going to attempt to walk from that chimney to this one on a wire no wider than this 10p piece. It's 150 metres long, 66 metres in the air, and it is without doubt the scariest thing I have ever taken on.
I'm doing it for comic relief, to help change the lives of vulnerable people in the UK and in Africa.
How can you not help this face?
The wire is waiting.
What's the name of the game?
Stay on the wire.
The name of the game is to stay on the wire.
How will I manage?
Come on, Helen.
Come with me on the highest walk of my life. But pulling off this challenge isn't just down to me. Even building the wire is a massive operation. It'll take a specialist team of riggers 4 days to do, working in difficult conditions. Brian Donaldson is the man in charge.
Brian, there's a lot of scaffolding that are hanging on to you for dear life, literally. There's so much scaffolding, Brian. Is this safe?
Well, it is listed as a dangerous building, as a dangerous structure. There is a risk of falling debris and brickwork and what have you around the place.
Okay, well, we're in this together now.
Yep.
It's hard for you, it's hard for me, Brian. I'm going to let you go and
Cool. All
rig
right.
me a safe wire.
Yep, no worries.
And stop eating into your
All right.
time. Thank you,
See ya.
Brian.
Bye.
The wire will be 150 metres long, suspended between 2 of the original chimneys. It'll be 66 metres high and held firm by a series of smaller cables called cavalettis to stop it wobbling. I'll be attached to a safety cable running above. First job, wrapping giant slings round each chimney to hold the wire. Not easy in this weather. The next day, Brian and his team are ready to lift the safety cable. Then the wire I'll walk on can be hoisted into place.
It's great to be in the position now to actually lift the wire after many weeks and months of planning and preparations and meetings.
Made of steel, it's their single heaviest piece of equipment, and at 175 kilograms, it weighs more than 2 grown men. With 2 days to go, I see my wire for the first time.
It looks so long from down here. There's a bigger dip than I expected, so I'm going to have to go downhill and uphill. I don't know how to go downhill. Oh dear.
But pulling it any tighter would put too much strain on the chimneys.
Seriously, what was I thinking? I'm going to walk on that.
But the wire isn't safe to walk on yet. Every piece of equipment has to be checked and checked again, especially when it comes to the emergency rescue plan.
So the retrieval device, that's what will kick into action if I fall?
Yeah, it's a pulley that runs along the safety cable, and we tie a rope to either end of that pulley. So in the worst case scenario of you coming off and not being able to get back up onto the wire, we can always pull you back to the closest end, basically, if we have to.
That would be horrific, wouldn't it? If you were having to pull me on.
It's a worst case scenario, but it could save my life. There's just one day before my Red Nose Day walk. My instructor Jade's arrived to inspect the wire. With his experience, he'll know if there's anything wrong.
Cab legs are perfect. Wonderful. Cool. Good job. Yeah, that's just about where it starts to pull.
Okay, copy that. Do you think that'll be okay for Helen, yeah?
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
Jade's happy with the wire, but he's worried about the wind and rain.
Similar situation tomorrow, I would advise Helen not to go. I'd rather not put anybody else at risk, especially not my riggers who would have to rescue her if something happened tomorrow.
Now we've just got to hope that the conditions are good for tomorrow, for Helen, really.
The wire is ready, but am I?
If I fall off the wire and I'm hanging underneath it and someone has to drag me back on it or drag me across, then I will have failed. Yeah, I can get back on and I can have another go, sure I can, but in my head I'll have failed. And that's the worst thing.
It's the day of the walk. In an hour's time, I'll be stepping out on a wire over Battersea Power Station.
Conditions are wet and windy.
Look, there it is. There's Battersea.
Wind's coming onto the side. It's going to start pushing her one way or another.
Uh-oh. Have you considered for a second what you're actually doing today?
The pressure on me feels enormous.
I am a bit scared.
She needs to trust herself. She needs to trust her time with me. This is it.
I do feel a bit sick. I'm just got to do it.
Yes, do your thing. Do your thing.
I don't think she'll be able to do it because tightrope walking is what you have to learn for years until you're really good at it. It's going to be tough.
I set out to do a job. Now it's time to finish the job. Oh, it's so windy. Ah! Now I'm just like, okay, I just want to get this over with. Let's just get across to the other side. Let's put this to bed and everyone can have a nice time. It is the freakiest thing I've ever had to deal with. It's a sheer drop and I'm walking on a piece of wire. This is so intense.
What's the name of the game?
To stay on the wire.
The name of the game is to stay on the wire. Take it all in. This is it. Get your one chance.
Come on, Helen.
When you're ready, Helen. It's in your hands.
Okay.
Keep your eyes out in front. Move your fingers. One step in front of the other. That's how we get to the other side. I've got you in my ear now, so I can hear you.
This girl's amazing, isn't she?
Relax your shoulders. There you go. Pull your arms in. That's it.
The wire is wobbling and I know I'm doing it. I need to take control.
She's a bit nervous, but she's using all the techniques that I've taught her.
Mate,
Am I really seeing this? Am I really seeing this?
that's our mate up there, that's Helen. You know, that's Helen doing that.
Nah.
I don't think there's an easier or harder part in the whole walk, but she's looking good. She was a little nervous, kind of, where am I? What am I doing up here? Now she knows where she is.
Slow down on the pulley.
I know it's do something funny for money, but I'm not finding this.
I'm not finding it funny at all. At all.
The wind is really starting to pick up and I feel totally exposed.
Oh, wind. Please go away.
You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, Helen!
I'm out on a limb, but I've only got one place to go. As the uphill gets steeper, my arms are burning.
She's about, what, 3 meters away from the end?
Oh, mate.
Come on, Helen.
I know I'm almost there, but I daren't look up. I need to focus more than ever.
I'm so relieved. Honestly, I hated that at the start. The first few meters, I was like, get me off here, get me off here. And the only reason I didn't go back is because I thought, I can't let Jane burn down. In the end, I really started to enjoy it.
I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I'm absolutely blown away. For someone who's only had 22 days training, she was just, when she's out there, she's just so focused. And she nailed it first time. It's incredible.
Wonderful, wonderful. You make me proud. You make me proud.
Job done. The UK's highest ever wire walk by a woman.
Well done, so Fanny. Amazing, amazing.
Well done.
Amazing. Absolutely brilliant.
I have to listen to my own lessons right now because this is hard, it's cold, it's uncomfortable. I don't know if I can do it, but I have to listen to myself and I have to believe what I'm saying, which is impossible and difficult are two different things.